Now that we've pulled out the date, let's go and pull out the minimum temperature. And I'm starting with minimum just because it's the first one we find. So just to remember, this daily forecasts JSON array contains 5 objects. Each of the 5 objects has date right in the root of the object, but it also contains other objects. And you will see that there is a temperature object. And inside the temperature object, we will find a minimum object and a maximum object. And inside the minimum object, we'll only find the value of 18 degrees Celsius, crap cold in Durban. So we have to go and pull out all of these nested objects because you have to be in this object to get that object. You cannot get the minimum object from inside daily forecasts or anything like that. You have to be in the object that nests the object to pull out the nested object. So let's go try this. We now know that we have the individual objects stored here. So, it's not supposed to be there. We know that we have the individual objects stored here. So let's start, and we're going to say string JSON object temperature equals individual day data. Oopsie. Dot get JSON object temperature. I'm going to go check my spelling of the word temperature. So now we have gone from this object and we have extracted out the temperature object. I'm just going to make sure that that's spelled correctly. Once we are in the temperature object, we now need to go and pull out the minimum object. So to get the minimum object, we're just going to go say JSON object mini mem equals, now we have to say, you see, this is a problem, temperature equals temperature dot get JSON object minimum, which I'll also have to check my spelling for. So inside temperature, we can get minimum. And now we can try and pull out a value. So if we look inside the minimum guy, we actually have access to the value there. So we can then go and say, oh my word, I'm sorry for all these emails popping up. It's driving me insane. We can go and say string min temp equals minimum dot get string. Whoopsie. And this string, I'm pretty sure, is called min temp. Let's go get that from there. Let's not mess around. This string is called value, so that would not have worked. Is value. Right. Let's log this guy. And I just want to keep to the naming conventions. I've been logging these in all caps, so I just want to keep that the same. Right, let's run this application and see what happens. Let's hope I got it right. And I know that going into all of these nested objects is an epic pain in your rear end, but only once you really understand this will you be able to use JSON and other libraries better. Okay, so let's go see what we find under min. I swear this thing hates me. It's driving me insane. Oh, it worked. Hallelujah. Sorry. Okay, there is the minimum temperatures for our 5 days. Oh, that needs a space. But there's the minimum temperature for our 5 days. So now that we have the minimum temperature, let's go do the maximum temperature. I also forgot this. Let's go get the maximum. Okay. And obviously we are just going to cheat here because why not? We are going to go do, don't need that guy, we've already got him. We are, take that out. Maximum. That feels wrong. Oh, word. It is right. English is a weird language. And we're just going to change this to max temp and max temp. Small boo there. And this should say max. And let's rerun this application and see if we can get the maximum temperature out. One thing you guys should know is in the next couple of videos, we're going to go be building quite a bit of UI, and I have decided that I'm going to upload the XML for you because it's quite a pain in the butt. But I will be going through that XML so you can understand it, so you can also build solid UIs. I won't say I'm good at UIs. And let's just see if we can get max out of this guy. Well, not me out. And there is the maximum temperature. So we have gone into the JSON and we have pulled out exactly what we want. We are actually going to also have an icon that I'm going to try and use Glide for, but we'll get to that a bit later. Now that we have all of this, we just have to start getting it ready in order to add it to an array list to return. And once we have returned that array list, we can populate the list view in our fragment to display this data nicely. But I would like a really seamless UI. So we'll build that UI. But like I said, I will suck it up and I will upload the JSON for you guys. I just want to force one little error for you here, is I'm going to add a typo here. And I'm going to run this code again. Because I need you to see what it looks like, because I'm not there to come and read your errors. So I'm trying to anticipate and force errors for you. So let's go see if we can go find that little boo-boo. Okay. So you can now see that we have some problems. And I want to see if I can get logcat to show you. Okay, and it says JSON exception, no value for value 1. So you will see that it will find it for you. It will tell you what the hell. We have a problem, and it should give you then obviously the lines of code where you can go look at. Okay, where the problem lies. So that's what will happen if we have a typo. Okay, that's it. And the next video, we're going to start building the UI.